A new round of War of the Kingdoms is about to begin. Taking advantage of the Lord of Light's revival, all troops lost in this KVK will be returned the next day. And even though tokens won't be available and merit points will be reduced by 90%, we expect an action-packed KVK with high-risk gameplay. Today's opponent is K413, a server owned and controlled by the NTC Alliance, but it also hosts a few accounts from FUK, including a very strong account that will definitely turn this event into a nightmare for us. We know the opponent and play without fear of losing all our troops. Everything seems to be leading towards an action-packed day, but where there's action, there are also surprises. And if you want to find out what surprise this round of War of the Kingdoms had in store, watch this video until the end. While the player from FUK had launched a rally against our player, being without his lord and his most important commanders, he was vulnerable to Thor's attack. Thus, Thor's full cavalry female synergy attack managed to eliminate a very large number of soldiers. Noticing that the rally tactic wasn't working because he remained vulnerable, he thought that maybe solo attacks were a better solution. And the target he chose was me, a decision that wasn't very good. Being without his lord and blocked by the Blue Dragon's skill, things got even more complicated for him. In the following seconds, a series of solo attacks from UTB players followed, attacks that wiped out all his troops and ended the KVK for him. His idea of attacking me was not a good one at all, deceived by appearances. He thought that his full cavalry female synergy attack would be a good idea against my full spear weakness synergy defense. But the perfect counter resulted in his lord becoming a prisoner in my castle. After recovering the castle, we tried to rally against the players without a bubble, but they preferred to activate a bubble and put an end to all our offensive actions. Focusing on the players from the NTC Alliance, we didn't notice that there was also a player from WXC on the server, a true monster. And his first victim was me. 2 attacks that almost ended the KVK for me. But the time needed for those 2 attacks was enough for the rest of the UTB players to leave the danger zone. After that action by the WXC player, the KVK took a boring turn, and all the opposing players preferred to gather resources. Thus, for us, the only option left was to earn points through other means and secure victory in this KVK.